I'm very tired right now because I had a tough day, and you might ask why. What was so hard about today? I had school. I know. It's okay. I don't want your pity. It's gonna be alright. I'll recover from this. But I just had a random video idea because I wanted to film something sometime, wasn't sure when, and I decided why not now because I just got an idea. I was thinking about doing another movie review, and I am going to make a review about the sequels to Shaun of the Dead. But today I wanted to talk about something that I barely even remember. Story time. I know people love story time. I was at a friend's house and I was sleeping over, and they have a guest room in their house, and in that guest room there's a TV and 2 beds and a dresser, and that's basically it. That's all the furniture there is. And so I took one bed and 2 of my other friends took the other bed, and we decided to watch a movie, and we wanted to watch a scary movie, right? So we chose Smile 2, which I have never seen the first Smile. Apparently it's very good. And the second Smile movie was also very good as far as I know, because I fell asleep halfway through and I watched it basically unconsciously. I was in a state of oblivion, which is our new vocab word, and the word oblivion means the state of being unaware or unconscious of what's happening, which perfectly describes how I felt most of that movie. So the movie starts out, some guy kills somebody that somehow is tied to the first movie. I haven't watched it, so I don't really know what happened. And then it switches to the main character, who is a popular singer and performer. I don't remember her name. I don't remember any names whatsoever. But I remember that there was this girl who sang and danced basically like JoJo Siwa, except without the drugs. She comes over to her friend's house because he texted her out of nowhere and asked her to come over, and he was taking mad drugs, and he didn't even remember inviting her to her house. She is talking to him, he's acting all crazy. He is just completely high on those drugs, on that, what's it called? On that galaxy gas, and he's just acting all weird. Oh yeah, and also spoilers, not a lot though because I don't remember most of the movie, but there's gonna be spoilers. Also, I spoiled the ending because for some reason I remember that. He picks up one of those weights that you put on I forgot what it's called, but when you those weight circle plates, I have no idea. He picks up one of those things and he starts bashing it into his face. I can handle gore, I can handle anything, but it's just his unnatural movements, because he was moving so quickly, unnaturally quickly. He was picking up that plate with too much ease for how much it weighed. And the girl freaks out, obviously. If I saw one of my close friends bashing his face with a metal plate, I'd be crapping my pants too. And she breaks down, she cries, she doesn't know what to do. Call the cops? No, because they're gonna find the drugs, and she's gonna get in trouble because she's gonna be somehow involved in it, and she can't explain herself. And how is she gonna explain that he just started smiling out of nowhere and then bashing his face in and then collapses? She can't do that, so she just leaves. And since she witnessed a person who was infected with the smile kill themselves, she is now also affected with the smile, and all kinds of weird things start happening. She keeps seeing his ghost, or maybe it is him, hallucinating most likely, and it feels very real to her until he all of a sudden disappears, and turns out she didn't actually see any of that. But to her it's very realistic. And people around her are noticing her strange behavior, and she's acting more aggressive throughout the movie. That's pretty much all that happens. Some crazy stuff happens. Apparently she kills her mom, which I don't remember at all because at that point I was asleep. I don't even think I was actually that tired. I think I slept well. I don't know why I fell asleep. The movie was interesting. I had enough sleep to stay up. I don't think we even stayed up that late, but I fell asleep. And I periodically woke up just to see a few scenes. And I saw the most pivoting, the most probably important part of the movie, which is probably a huge spoiler. This girl or ghost hallucination attacks her and stretches her mouth to a point where she's like smiling with her thumbs, and then that girl bites them off, and I guess victory. And after that I immediately fell asleep again. And on the next day my friends are talking about it. They're like, I can't believe that plot twist was so crazy. And I asked them, what plot twist? And they told me everything was a hallucination. She never killed her mom. Nothing ever happened. Every single thing that happened was a hallucination. And at the end of the movie, she killed herself in front of a lot of people on stage. And I guess all of those people got infected by the smile. Hopefully there's going to be a third movie because I'd like to see that. Hopefully I don't sleep through that one as well. But yeah, that was basically it for my movie review. I'd say it was a pretty good movie. As far as I know, that plot twist does sound pretty crazy. The cinematography is great. Everything's great. My favorite phrase, everything's great. The acting's pretty good too. It's a good movie. I'll rewatch it definitely some other time. Hopefully I don't fall asleep this time. But continuing the story, because that's not it. I woke up a couple hours later, middle of the night. I woke up to the worst sound ever. It was terrifying. It was so terrible that my timbers were shivered. I was horrified. I thought someone was dying, but no. It was just Minions Rise of Gru. Yes, I woke up to yelling Minions. I fell asleep to Smile 2, and I woke up to Minions Rise of Gru. That's kind of bars, that's kind of rhymed. Maybe I should start a rapping career. Nah, probably not. And that was a terrible experience because when I woke up, I couldn't fall back asleep because these yellow one-eyed goobers are yelling in my ear. It was so loud for no reason. I don't know why it was so loud. And the funniest part is that both of my friends were asleep. How? Minions are yelling in my ear. Do they not hear it? Were they killed by the smile? Were they infected? Was I next? But no, I think if there is such a thing as being infected by the minion, where you turn into a minion and then you kill yourself, that's probably what I was infected with. And eventually I just gave up and I stood up, searched for the remote, and I made it quieter. And eventually I fell asleep. Then I woke up to Puss in Boots, the Last Wish, I think it's called. I never watched it in its entirety. I've almost seen it several times at school, but I never watched the whole thing. But I kind of get the idea of what happens. Honestly, it looks great, but personally, the story doesn't seem too appealing to me. But maybe I'll watch it in its entirety sometime. Maybe I'll make a review. I don't know. Is it too late to make a review on Puss in Boots? Maybe I'll make a review on the first one, compare it to the second one. That sounds great. Yeah, that's kind of it for my rant. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Probably not, but I think it was kind of funny, that whole situation. So yeah, I do recommend that movie. I think if you're a horror fan and if you still haven't seen it, I think most people have, because it seems to be a popular movie. If you haven't seen it and you like horror, I do recommend it. And I apologize for the low energy. I am pretty tired from school and from this bright light shining right into my face. I don't know how to control the... Let's see. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, okay. Oh, I see how it is. Does that look better? Anyway, thank you for watching my little rant. Subscribe, comment. I'm halfway to reaching my goal right now, because at 300 subscribers I'm probably getting new equipment. It improves my content, and I want to improve my content, and I think you guys want to see that too. So thank you for watching. Everbearkins over and out.